D Wade announced that this is going to be his final season. He's going to end it with the Miami Heat, which is a well done story, if you ask me. Ain't a better place for him to end his career. He's 36 years of age, and basically the decision came down to multiple things: his age, can he physically play. One of the key factors that influenced his decision is one of his longtime agents passed away due to a neuromuscular disease. So that's when kind of the game and everything stopped being fun for him a little bit, and he had to find his way through everything. But if you look at Dwyane Wade and the way that he played, especially in last year's playoffs, the man still has just a little bit of gas in the tank. And I feel like this is fitting. To me personally, though, I wish he would have retired this season, this past season. Just end it. I would have loved it, but this is like his way of ending it on his terms. Like Frank Sinatra says, I did it my way. He's doing it his way. Way of Wade. Wade County. Y'all know what that is. And he's letting people know, this is the last hurrah. He doesn't want a farewell tour like Kobe, even though I'm pretty sure he could possibly get it. But, he doesn't want to be getting every arena, giving them something or giving them a plaque or whatever. The only reason why I think Kobe got this is due to the fact that Kobe tore down every single team. I'm pretty sure he dropped 40 or 50 on every single team in the NBA, point blank period. So that's why he got that major tour or whatever the case is. Plus, the 5 rings, et cetera, et cetera. But Dwyane Wade was a classy guy. I mean, when I mentioned his playoffs, he had average in the playoffs 16.6 points per game, 3.6 assists, and 4.2 rebounds. Last season, he only played 67 games, including Cleveland. He averaged 11.4 points, 3.8 rebounds, and 3.4 assists. I mean, the guy can still ball. It's just his body has betrayed him. You all remember the earlier career where he used to take fall after fall after fall after fall, go to the ground, go on fillets, hit the ground, stuff like that. He even had a Gatorade commercial where he's hitting the ground. That's how much he used to fall on the floor after every single play. This man used to come to the game with knee pads, shoulder pads, body protectors. I remember Gilbert Arenas in his No Chill podcast was mentioning that Dwyane Wade used to come through like full body armor, and he was just like, that's crazy. But that's how Wade played the game, with a reckless sense of abandonment. And that kind of took some tread off his tires. But with 3 championships, you really can't argue, the results. Really, that's what worked for him. So the reason why I would have wished he would have already have retired is due to the fact that he's already the 3rd greatest shooting guard to ever play the game. You look at Mike, Kobe, Wade. I mean, I love the logo, Jerry West. I feel like he's a tremendous player, but what Wade brings to the table is a lot different, especially Prime Wade. When I'm talking about Prime Wade, I'm talking about the first 2 years in Miami. I'm talking about the 07 when he took the Miami Heat and they were down, whatever the case is, and he has the highest player efficiency in the NBA Finals. That's just how remarkable his performance was. And what he did there, how he controlled the game, is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I mean, but he already has all the accolades, and I would love for him to go into coaching because his mind is so sharp. Like, you know how Kobe Bryant does detail and stuff like that about the game of basketball? Dwyane Wade has that kind of mind, the way he looks at the game. You could tell, especially like in the playoffs against the Philadelphia 76ers, when he was making key plays, hitting big shots, you were just like, what the heck? And then it reminded you that this guy's mind is on a different level. Because look, he's not the fastest guy on the court, and he's not the most athletic guy on the court anymore, but he's still making plays at age 35, age 36. And his mind, like, he has a sharp basketball IQ. Certain guys have it. Magic, Kobe, LeBron, very high IQ. Michael Jordan. Certain guys just have like this crazy IQ where you can tell as they get older, certain things are going to change in their game, but their mind is mentally sharp. And Dwyane Wade's mentally sharp. Like I could see him being an assistant coach for the Miami Heat, or a head coach eventually, because he has that mind for basketball. Even like the way he trains his son and everything like that from time to time, you could tell that he has a sharp mind for the game. I mean, he's always in the right spot, always making huge plays. So that's why I would wish he would have retired sooner, because I know he has a knack for the front office. I could already tell. But the reason why this story resonates and stands out so well is not just due to the fact of him being a Chicago native and his impact on the game of basketball and showing kids that you could come out of there and be huge, setting the way for Anthony Davis's of the world and stuff like that. But it's due to the fact that Dwyane Wade is a man's man on and off the court. He has always acted with integrity. He's played the game with a huge amount of integrity. To me, he's never really whined that much or cried. Like, he's just a man's man, point blank, period. He's taken his licks. He's won some. He's lost some. You could tell that the way that what I'm saying resonates, because even when LeBron was trying to do a super team back in 2010 or 2011, Wade was like, no, I'm not going to Cleveland. Y'all coming over here. That's like the man's mentality. Straight up and down, he's a man's man. Like, when he played the game of basketball, you know what you was going to get with him. Maybe his knees or his body wasn't 100% up to par, but you knew exactly how he was going to play. You knew what you were going to get from him, and you knew that he wasn't going to back down from any challenge. And professionally, outside the game of basketball, just the things that he's done, he is he's a very likable guy, and you can see why, because he just has a shitload of integrity. Pardon my language, but he's a person based on integrity. Even like when he was going through things with his son's mother and stuff like that, he handled that situation with a great deal of integrity, point blank, period. So, I'm glad he announcing everything on his terms, and I'm excited for this season for him in Miami, for us to see some vintage Wade, and then just for him to get a nice send-off. Adonis has them doing the same thing, and I expect him not to be like this huge scorer or anything like that, but for those two guys to be the elder statesmen and show the guys how to win and how to play properly, because he's going to leave a lasting legacy in Miami. His legacy in Miami is bigger than anybody's, including LeBron. LeBron James came there, won 2 finals, 2 MVPs, and what you're always going to remember about that Miami Heat team, this is what you're going to remember. Dwyane Wade was integral in orchestrating those guys coming to Miami, and B, Dwyane Wade nurtured LeBron James into manhood, along with Pat Riley and Udonis has all those guys. Dwyane Wade's mentorship and just the way that he's been able to carry himself throughout the game is the biggest thing. You're going to always remember that finals, but to me, his integrity is the biggest thing that stands out to me, point blank, period. Because without him, there's no Big Three in Miami, and there's definitely no championship with Miami, especially with Shaq there, because, they were down 2-0 before he took over. Hoops Junction, where hoops meets hoopla. Like, comment, and subscribe.